Alright, we are 30 minutes away, almost 30 minutes away from PlayStation's State of Play. We're looking forward to this. I think a lot of people are looking forward to this. We're not going to get any groundbreaking news as PlayStation has made that clear in the past, so just don't expect it. It's not going to happen. Oh, Crash Bandicoot! Here we go. Let's start it.
Producer at Toys for Bob, and I'm here to talk to you about Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. Crash 4 is a direct sequel to Crash Bandicoot Warped. The devious villains, Neo Cortex and Dr. Entropy, have finally escaped their interdimensional prison, leaving an evil scientist-sized hole in the universe.
Okay.
Now they've got their eyes set on not only simply conquering this dimension, but all dimensions. And it's up to Crash and Coco to save the day. Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time is the first totally new game in the Crash Bandicoot series in over a decade. So for us at Toys for Bob, we felt that it was important to reintroduce longtime fans, as well as new players, to this amazing franchise. First, we made sure to incorporate the classic tense, precise, and perspective-shifting platforming that we all fell in love with. And then, we wanted to introduce exciting new elements that we can't wait to show you today. Let's start with Insanity Beach. This is where Crash's adventure first started, and where we picked things up again in Crash 4. But there have definitely been changes since we first saw Insanity Beach all those years ago.
Crash looks so
Throughout
good.
Crash 4, you'll see those changes to our gameplay and even our art style. Our art teams wanted to take inspiration from not just the original games, but the animated cartoons that inspired those original games, all while also delivering bigger, more awe-inspiring dimensions to explore. Throughout Crash 4, you'll see wide open new vistas.
Oh, that's
new
cool.
character
I'm
models,
so happy
and
that
lots of expressive
Coco's in it.
animations. And with all of that also comes new additions to the platforming, like having the ability to wall run, rope swing, rail grind, and zip line as well. In the original trilogy, specifically Crash Warped, there were certain moments in the game where Crash would change outfits. Think Crash wearing a biker
That's so
jacket
cool.
and riding a motorcycle. That seemed like a natural area for us to expand upon. So we have loaded the game with tons of awesome skins that you can earn and wear throughout the game. These skins are totally cosmetic and a fun way to express yourself while playing the game. And just to be clear, there's no MTX here. Skins are earned by completing different challenges and earning gems within levels.
She looks so cute in all
Crash
of
4
those.
also introduces the Quantum Masks,
Coco looks so
the powerful
cute.
protectors of time and space. Crash and Coco will need their assistance throughout the game to tackle the crazy challenges that we're going to be throwing at the player. Whether it's Ika Ika, who gives you the ability to instantly flip your center of gravity at the press of a button, Kapunawa, who allows you to slow down the world around you,
Okay.
or Lonnie Lowly, who allows you to phase shift elements in and out of existence. Bending the
Okay.
rules of reality and altering your environment with these new masks is a must. We also can't wait to talk to you about the fourth mask, Akano, but that's gonna have to wait for another day.
What?
What we can tell you today, though, is that Crash isn't the only character you get to take control of during this adventure.
Well, you know
For starters,
Coco.
you can play the entire game as Coco. Any level that you can play as Crash, you can also play as Coco.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
also very important for us
You
that
could
she
play
takes
as
a more
Coco?
prominent role in the story this time as well. But that's not all. We've got a few other characters that you'll get to control at key points in the adventure, so that they can provide their own fresh perspectives and new gameplay. Here you can see
Dang.
that you'll be taking control of Neo Cortex.
Wait,
He's all
it's
about
so
using his
weird. Why are
blaster
you?
to change an enemy in his path. In addition to playing as Cortex, we're excited to reveal that for the first time, you'll also get to tail slap your way through crates as Dingo Dial. I repeat, you get to play as Dingo Dial in Crash 4.
That's pretty cool.
Now, a lot has changed in the years since we last saw Dingo Dial. In fact, he hung up his old flamethrower rocket launcher combo when he decided to retire from a life of villainy and open a diner. Unfortunately for Dingo, fortunately for us, his adventure begins by witnessing the destruction of said beloved diner and getting sucked into another dimension.
Oh, snap. I want to see more of that gameplay of
Finally,
like the
there's
other
one more surprise
dimensions.
I'm incredibly excited
Whoa,
to show
what the
you
heck
today.
is that?
The Crash Bandicoot series has always been about finding new and exciting ways to play through the game. In the past, it's been about taking on time trials or discovering all the hidden secrets. Well, for Crash 4, we wanted to bring something brand new to the table. So we teamed up
Okay.
with our friends at
Oh,
Beanox
this
to
level
create a
looks
brand
really
new
cute.
style of play for Crash 4 that we call inverted mode. It's our souped up,
What?
bumpa-berry fueled take on a mirror mode. Not only are perspective shifted, but now each of the dimensions are rendered in a new and unique art style that really changes the look and feel of the experience. One dimension
That's
could be
really
asking you
cool.
to traverse through a neon wasteland, while another tasks players with spinning paint all over the environment to see their path forward.
That's really cool.
We've even got one that feels like an old-timey movie with the overcranked
Yo,
camera speed
inspired
increasing the
by
actual speed
Cuphead,
of gameplay
maybe?
as well.
Well, not really, but that
Once unlocked,
old-timey
players can
feel.
replay all the game's levels with a totally new and dynamic look and feel. It's an incredibly fun feature that is going to give every player, especially the completionists out there, a reason to revisit each level again to see what new and exciting experiences in store for them.
That's pretty cool.
So that's some of the new stuff that we have in store for you in Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Experience the space and time-bending madness on October 2nd.
That's really cool, the inverted mode. I was like, what is it called? What is it called? Inverted
is loaded
mode.
with third-party updates for PS4 and PSVR. And some new
Okay,
PS5 gameplay
let's hear
too.
'em.
We opened the show with an all-new look at Crash 4. It's About Time, coming to PlayStation 4 on October 2nd. Now let's keep the party going
Ooh,
with the
Hitman.
latest from IO Interactive.
Ooh.
Besides, this is your big day.
Oh no, how's he gonna do this? How's he gonna do this?
Oh, don't worry about that. My art speaks for itself.
Well, I have to go. I'll call you when I get back tonight.
Oh, here we go. Target. How does the target not hear him, though? How did he not hear the door opening? I don't understand. How did he not hear the door opening on that one? That's weird. Wait, in VR? In VR? What? That's pretty cool. I don't have a PlayStation VR, but I mean, like, playing Hitman in VR, that's awesome. What the heck is this? Lord of... What? It's like a wedding ring. Lord of the... Time... Sands of Time ring. Oh, it's a little groom. Whoa, what are those rabbits? What are those rabbits? It's like some sort of time reversal. Braid. I don't think I've ever played this. Or heard of it.
We are happy to announce Braid Anniversary Edition. It's the classic puzzle adventure where you manipulate time, hand repainted for modern high resolutions.
Many areas have
Okay.
been revisioned to make them more unique, and it's even more like a living painting with brushstrokes animating the world. There are more than 9 pixels for each pixel in the original game. There are new animations for smoother motion,
Improved sound and music to enhance the mood, and many hours of developer commentary and interviews on subjects like puzzle design, programming, and visual art.
we plan to
Oh,
make
that's
it
cool.
the most detailed commentary in any game ever. So if you want to learn how video games are made, Braid Anniversary Edition will be a really good resource.
We hope you'll enjoy the game when it comes out early next year.
Oh my god, look at that little dinosaur! Oh my god, he's so cute! Little dinosaur.
The Pathless is a mythic adventure set on a mystical island. Let's take a quick tour in this new footage captured from PS5.
Okay, this is a PS5
Hi
game.
everyone, this is Matt Nava from Giant Squid. I'm excited to share more with you today about our upcoming game, The Pathless. The Pathless is an open-world, mythic adventure game set in a vast forest. You play as the Hunter.
This is giving me Xbox
The Hunter is a
Everwild
master of
vibes.
archery. She can shoot talismans to fill her dash meter, which allows her to bound across the
Also,
landscape.
Avatar, Last Airbender, Fire Nation right here.
Fluid, dynamic movement is at the core of the Pathless, so the game's unique take on archery is all about timing, not aiming down sights. This design is critical to making it possible to shoot even while moving fast and performing acrobatic maneuvers. You instantly feel as skilled as the hunter herself.
This is cute. But it's like shooting the arrows, the whole thing? Is that the whole game?
With help from the eagle, you can even fly. The bond between the hunter and the eagle is central in the Pathless. You can gain altitude while you glide by flapping. Make sure you pet the eagle to keep it clean and in good flying condition.
Aww. Oh,
You'll
I
find
want a
secrets
pet
all over the
eagle
island, if you know where to look.
that won't take out my eye when I'm hugging it.
Collecting crystals will let you upgrade the eagle's ability to flap. You'll also discover larger puzzles to solve in ancient structures.
Like, this game looks interesting. I feel like if it's on, like, PlayStation Now, I'll play it. But I probably won't go out and buy it.
The Pathless is all about finding your own way forward. So unlike most open world games, there's no map. Instead, the hunter can use her mask to peer into the spirit world and discover distant landmarks. It even shows you where you've been. Getting to higher vantage points will
Oh,
let you
that's
see further with spirit
really
vision.
interesting.
Giant cursed spirits, the source of the darkness, will pose a constant threat to you on your quest. They will try to separate you from the eagle.
Yo, is this not Zelda Breath of the Wild? The Blood Moon? Hello.
Stay still in the light to avoid detection.
This is but this looks scarier. This is like, you know, the cutscene for the Blood Moon when it starts. This is what it is, and that creeps me out. But then it reverts back to normal in Breath of the Wild. This gameplay would have been cool in Breath of the Wild if they did that for the Blood Moon, and the whole area for that night is, or like for a certain time, you have that red kind of filter over the gameplay. It like makes it look way more
When the
badass.
obelisks are restored, the cursed spirits will be vulnerable. Chase them down through the forest to corner them in a dramatic final battle.
This looks cool. How is she running so fast? How is this? How? Holy, she is a really good runner. Really good runner. Oh, watch out. This actually looks pretty good. Like, now seeing the battles, it looks much more interesting.
The hunter and eagle will have to defeat the cursed spirits to bring light back to the world. I hope you've enjoyed this overview of the Pathless. We've only scratched the surface. There's so much more to explore and discover.
Like, I don't know if I'll enjoy too much of this regular gameplay, but the battles look really, really cool. The battles look really cool. Okay, Pathless. I see you, Pathless. I see you.
Next up, let's see what's in store for Spelunky 2.
Oh, Spelunky.
Hi, my name is Derek Yu, and I'm the creator of Splunky.
Oh.
For Splunky 2, I wanted to make sure we made something that got old fans excited and also brought in new players. It was important we didn't change the things that made Spelunky such a unique experience in the first place.
Oh.
So many people became fans of the game through their friends and family, and even strangers on the internet. That's one reason why we're adding online multiplayer, so that more people can play the game.
Oh, that's really cool.
And I also wanted to include that feeling of community in the Spelunky 2 itself.
Oh, the little fuck!
In Spelunky 2, when you do runs and discover new characters, you'll also be building an in-game community and family.
Is that a sloth?
Spelunky 2 to feel much more rich and dynamic than Spelunky 1. It's going to feel a lot more full. Players will be able to explore and interact with it.
The sloth, I mean, look at his hair. He knows how to style his hair.
Turkeys. Find hidden passageways.
She looks like a model of Princess Jasmine.
Choose between branching paths as you make your way deeper into the caves. As a result, the stories players create will have much more texture to them. Even after many, many hours of playing, I still have interesting runs that don't even go past the first area.
Oh.
In Splunky 1, runs often centered around the shops and how you chose to interact with them.
Oh.
So in Splunky 2, we've expanded the shopping experience and made them more nuanced and exciting. And also added new characters that can help you or hinder you.
Yeah, she looks like she was definitely inspired by Princess Jasmine. He looks like Guy from Naruto.
Are the ones that I don't know about. And there are lots of new things to play with that I hope players can use to push past the boundaries of what we, as the developers, know about the game.
Is that, did she just clone a bunch of pugs? A bunch of derpy pugs?
And second, the ones where people shared a fun experience with friends and family in multiplayer.
Oh.
These are the stories I wanted to expand upon in Spelunky 2. They're really what guided my design choices. After releasing Spelunky, I knew there was a lot more that could be done with the concept and the world. Knowing that possibility was out there is what's been exciting for me and the rest of the team. In a lot of ways, when
I
Spelunky 2
would, like,
comes
the
out,
thing is,
want
I would
players to
play a game
experience
like
what we
this more
experienced
on
making
the Switch
That
than
feeling that there's something
PlayStation,
special
or
there
like
waiting
even
for you to discover.
with xCloud, like on my phone or something like that.
Big thanks to the fans who've waited patiently for us to finish Spelunky 2. It's
Oh.
been a long journey, but I think it's going to be worth it.
That's a horrible
Thanks.
run. Everything just died there, and we saw this Yeti's bum. Okay. Splunky fans, there you go. Splunky. Splunky sounds like a toy from like the late 90s, early 2000s. Hey kids, it's Splunky.
Starting with a closer look at Genshin Impact.
Play with Splunky. Splunky the toy. It's like kind of not a Slinky. It's Splunky.
Come on, let's take a look.
There's so many games that I feel like I'm just like wanting Breath of the Wild, which is obviously not a PlayStation game. So everything I'm seeing right now is reminding me of Breath of the Wild. But I know it won't be as good as Breath of the Wild. So pretty much I'm using this state of play to tell Nintendo, please give us Breath of the Wild 2 news. Thank you. I appreciate it. Your friend, Camille. Look at these ladies, and they know how to dress.
A deal in death. If you cannot bring yourself to kill, speak my name.
What is this disturbance to which I awaken?
Huh? Think you can get away? Time for takeoff!
Breath of the Wild ripoff. Breath of the Wild ripoff.
I claim your mind for the Void Armada. Gods have squealed for my mercy. Who are you to stand in the way of my vengeance?
This is a fighting game? This is super intense. But I feel like it's just like the color differences to the characters. Like, I really don't know which character is which. That would be very confusing to me if this is a fighting game and you're playing against other people. Chat, what is this? What is this, chat? The animation looks cool. It kind of gives me like Beast Wars vibes, or like just Transformers vibes. Like any mech, or more like a mech anime, like a Gundam but not quite vibe, because of like it's very artsy. Is it Aeon? Aeon? Like Aeon Flux? Interesting, but not really. Not for me. Not that interesting for me. What up, chat? Okay, this is like a futuristic Japan, I guess. I like the music. The music is good. I'm vibing with the music. This is like Cyberpunk 1.0. Not quite Cyberpunk, but, or like Cyberpunk Beta, not quite Cyberpunk, but trying to be almost there. But the thing is, some of these third-party trailers, you can't tell what the game, like how the gameplay actually is, which is really hard for third-party titles to do. Like, I don't understand what the gameplay is. Is it a walking simulator? A running simulator? Is it, like, I don't know. I don't know. Bug snacks!
My invitation is open. Come join me on the island.
I really want strawberries now. Oh no, they're the song. The song. Clumby? Clumberknot? What kind of name is that?
Don't tell me you actually believe this half-baked nonsense. I swear, if you chase this bug snack story, you're out of a job.
You're the journalist. Said you'd be coming.
This is so. This game is super too much. This game is too much.
Stranger, I could use your help. This bunger goes wild. Use it. Leave the bunger over yonder.
I want you to use that.
This poor hamburger. What kind of carrot is that? What kind of carrot is that?
How's my little sprout doing, Mrs. Papa? Oh, of course he does. Well, I have a few prototype traps that I could put to use.
Ooh.
You're pretty good at stuff, and nobody
This game is gonna make me feel guilty about eating anything. Any snacks, I'm gonna feel guilty about eating because, I mean, look at this. You're like tying up Oreo cookies, flying pizza. What the heck? Oh, did he fall? I'll try out Bugsnax.
There's a lot more in store. Let's start with an update on an eagerly awaited PlayStation VR game.
Yo, this looks super cool. Learn the ways of the Force.
You must stop Vader. I don't understand why you never mentioned that you had the Force.
Wait, was that Kylo's saber? This looks like I would get really dizzy with it, though, depending on how fast-paced it is. So, I want to be a Jedi. I want to have the Force. Oh, this looks scary. Wait!
Whatever you do, stay.
That's the Naruto emblem. Naruto? What? Was Ahsoka in there too? Yo, this is too much for me. So is this like a Control DLC? I have not played Control yet. I need to play Control. So it's an expansion to Control. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna play Control, and then I can play the expansion. You know, little goblins, these little hobgoblins looking all cute. Is this an auto battler? Yeah, I can't do these types of games. These games aren't for me. This type of game, not for this girl here. Not for me. But the goblins do look cute. Yeah, auto chess? Yeah. Can't do it, I'm sorry. Oh, is she the girl that's on the washroom signs? Oh, this is a cute little puzzle game. But the thing is, I feel like it's too much puzzle for me. Too much puzzle. What's the end goal? What's the story behind these little stick figures? Are they tired of being on the washroom signs? Do they want to go on and do other things in their life, right? Like, I want to know the story, and then maybe I could play the pedestrian. Why are they, where are they running to? Why are they running, right? How'd they escape the signs that they're on?
2 new games headed to PS5.
Alright, some PlayStation 5 games, here we go.
Ghosts running silently between the straight, cold lines of a corrupt state.
Ooh, this looks dark.
They count, ration, manipulate. They've taken everything from those they claim to protect.
This trailer is giving me Assassin's Creed vibes.
We aren't an invading army. We are wraiths. We bypass defenses and strike at the heart.
Oh! That was bloody. Oh my god, he's gonna bash in his face. Oh. Oh.
And the people call us heroes.
Who's...
We are rivals.
Wait. Oh shoot, it's about to go down, kids. It's about to go down. So is this like a... This looks like it's supposed to be like a battle royale. Hood. Outlaws in the hood.
But some of us will become legends.
This is coming out next year, okay. Is this like a... Is it... What is Hood? Is that like a battle royale game? It kind of has battle royale type elements. That's what it kind of looks like. Pokemon? when did Pokemon make it onto PlayStation? What? It's like, yeah, this is bootleg Pokemon. For the kids that couldn't get Pokemon, they got this instead. Which, I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's just really a ripoff. But it does look like there's more of a world element. Temtem Pokemon.
Let's take a tour of Godfall.
Oh, it's almost done. Wow.
PS5 gameplay for this melee-focused action epic launching this holiday.
Hello, my name is Keith Lee, and I am the game director for Godfall. On behalf of Counterplay Games, we are very excited to share gameplay with you today and to offer you a glimpse into the mystical world of Godfall.
Alright.
Today, you'll be seeing extensive gameplay captured on a PlayStation 5 development kit. Please keep in mind that the game is still a work in progress, and some things may change.
It looks very interesting.
As we continue to learn and harness.
Is it just like a like a hack and slash kind of thing?
So let's jump right into what Godfall is. Godfall is a looter slasher that features intense action, satisfying moment-to-moment combat, and robust loot progression systems.
Look, I loved Darksiders, so this is kind of giving me that. If it's a slasher looter, what do they say, looter slasher? I don't. Whatever genre they just made up, but you know, the mashup of a slasher, then I'm down.
Into the elemental realms of
that enemy did absolutely nothing. He didn't even try to attack.
And PS5.
Ooh, air looks really
Godfall
cool.
is a complete package. All loot and gear in the game are acquired or unlocked through gameplay. There are no microtransactions, no waiting for content. It's all in the game on day one.
Okay.
As you adventure, you'll get to tear through enemies to challenge a mad god who awaits you at the top. You play a Valorian knight.
That looks so
godlike
cool.
warrior, able to equip valor plates, legendary armor sets that transform you into an unstoppable master of melee combat. Throughout your journey, you'll find ancient
Like, it looks really
lost
good.
in time, each with their own characteristics and long history. Now let's talk about gameplay in Godfall. First, our team wanted to do something different. We wanted to combine action RPG loot progression with third-person melee combat to create what we think is a looter slasher.
So yes, a made-up
The
genre,
game is
but
therefore
I'm
one
down
part
for it.
gear-driven and one part player skill-driven. In other words, not only do we want you to find exquisite weapons with powerful
The only
weapons,
thing that's
we
concerning
also
me
want
about
you to
this
have
is
the
the
feeling of
enemies look like they're very
mastering
dumb.
the wide set of combat mechanics available
Like
to
the
you
NPCs
in
look
Godfall.
they're just walking to you very slowly,
perspective,
and it may just
the
be
main
because
combat
this
in
is kind of
Godfall
like the
is
first look,
intended to be
so
fluid, dynamic,
maybe they
and
haven't been able to polish
embracing offense
the
over
enemies.
defense. More often than not, you'll be facing multiple enemies at the same time.
But I'm
As a
hoping that
result,
the
you'll
enemies
always be
are
moving
going to be more
and closing the
challenging
gap on enemies.
than what they
Also,
appear
you
to be
dominate the
here.
combat space, not the enemies, and the game rewards you for being aggressive. Now that you're familiar with the combat philosophy, let's dig into the weapons themselves. In Godfall, there are 5 weapon classes: the longsword, the dual blades,
I would be a dual blade person.
the polearm,
Oh, but the polearm. I do like staffs, like
warhammer.
anything staffs or like dual blades.
and the two-handed greatsword. Each weapon class has their own unique movesets and play styles, ranging from fast combos to more strategic, deliberate play. As you defeat enemies in your adventures, you will acquire numerous weapons. For each weapon category, each weapon with their own primary and secondary traits. At a later date, we will delve into the weapon classes and how to modify them in greater detail. For now,
Like,
we'll
yeah,
go
the
over
enemies
dual
just are
blades
not doing
and
enough right
longsword
now.
weapon
Especially like that guy, he looks so menacing.
the
Why is he
dual
not
blades are the
attacking?
fastest weapon class in Godfall, embodying speed, fluidity, and mobility.
Yeah, I
Dual
feel like
blades are
dual blades will
exceptional
probably
against
be it for
soft,
me.
Unarmored targets or single targets. You can perform a combo by executing 4 consecutive light attacks. The dual blades heavy attack is a spinning blade cyclone. The blade cyclone can also be used as a finisher at the end of your light attack combo. So what are the signature moves for the dual blades? As you build up charge, you can also activate inner focus, which is unique to the dual blades, which inflicts massive damage in a short period of time. There's also mortal coil, where you can throw your blade into an enemy, pulling the enemy towards you, like pulling a cable.
That's kind of cool.
Now let's switch to the longsword weapon class.
Longswords are boring because they're in like
Longswords are
every
balanced
game.
weapons, embodying crisp damage.
Whenever they say
simple to pull them
balanced,
without needing a lot of
it's like
elaborate combo setups.
boring.
Similar to dual blades,
Boring.
longswords have their own 4-hit light attack combo.
Yeah, that
Then there's
scorpion
the
blade
heavy
looks really
attack
cool.
finisher, which can be used at the end of your light attack combo. There are 3 signature moves for the longsword class. There's Spectral Flurry, which cannot be interrupted and deals high damage to multiple nearby targets. Then there's Spiral Technique, which eviscerates all enemies in a straight fixed path. Notice there's a white flash after a longsword swing called a timing attack. If you press the shield button exactly at the same time, you'll perform a devastating shield uppercut with your longsword. The shield is a core part of Godfall. It's available to you throughout the entire game. You can always
The shield
block
looks really
incoming
cool.
attacks with your shield.
Like how it
Press
just
the shield button
appears.
at the right time. You can also parry an attack. You can perform a light attack after a last-second shield block to counterattack with a powerful shield strike. Shield is great not just for defense, but also offense. You can aim and throw your shield, which will hit multiple nearby targets.
Captain America, right here,
Just
confirmed.
as you use your shield, you can perform a powerful wave attack. You can double tap the shield button to petrify enemies. And of course, you can perform an R3 ground finisher on
This would
enemies.
just look so much cooler if the enemies were more menacing. I'm kind of disappointed that it doesn't look as challenging as the game and the look of the game would lead you to believe. Alright, let's see this boss battle. Yeah. See, like, for a boss battle, this guy is the boss is standing there for far too long. Yo, that looks so sick. It has to be because it's too early to really show. Come on, Godfall. Show me more excitement in this boss battle. The game does look really beautiful, though. I just hope that, you know, I'm going to keep an eye on it, and I just hope it looks much more difficult going forward.
We have a few more surprises coming down the
Look at
road,
these worlds
such
that they
as details
built.
on loot and progression, and are eager to share more with you on our way to launch this holiday season. We hope that you will join our Godfall community on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Thank you.
Thank you, Counterplay Games and Gearbox. Is that it for the state of play? Because they said lastly, is that it?
That's a wrap. We hope you enjoyed this peek into the future of PlayStation. See you next time.
Aww, that kind of sucks. We didn't get any like Avengers Spider-Man news. I mean, that's specifically for PlayStation. Why? Why none of that? Why none of that? But you know what? To their defense, they did say that the state of play will not have any major PlayStation news or PlayStation 5 news. So they laid it out there. It's a regular state of play. And I think that's the hard thing for a lot of these companies is they look to have it where you are expecting so much. They have this showcase that shows us everything that we've been dying to know about either their new consoles or like exclusives or like huge reveals and surprises. And now especially because a lot of these companies are putting out more of these digital showcases, not everyone could be as like shocking or like surprising or as hype as we want them to be. So I guess that's just us. That's on us. We just have to accept that we can't handle all of the hype. If everyone was just so amazing, we'd probably have heart attacks because it'd be like a hype overload. So I guess, you know, looking at this one, it's fine. Not too many of the games interested me specifically, but I'm hoping we just get some news on their exclusives and the price of the PlayStation 5 soon. These games were alright. They were cool. Bugsnack, cool. Godfall, cool. Control expansion, cool. A lot of Breath of the Wild inspired games, they're cool. But how about other things? Like the price of the PlayStation. What is happening with God of War 2? What's going to replace Uncharted? These are the questions we want, PlayStation. But I will wait patiently. Patiently waiting.